Hey, this is Brandon at Seller Labs. I wanted to take a couple minutes and just talk through one of the templates that we have available for the Seller Labs Data Hub. This is our monthly TACoS by ASIN report, and it's going to help you to determine how your products are doing on 1 month or looking at various month-over-month comparisons, and just make sure that they're meeting your goals. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I've just made a copy of our sheet to begin with, and I've connected it to our demo account. We've got a separate video on how to do that if you need help getting connected. But I've already got that set up here. The first page here just talks about why you use this template, what we're going over in this video. The second Get Connected tab there is just the other information about how to get connected to your account. And then the other tabs here are the ones we're actually going to look at. So the dashboard is kind of the getting started place. The first thing you want to do on here is to go up and make sure you select your appropriate marketplace if you've got more than one connected. We pull in obviously multiple Amazon marketplaces, so you want to make sure you're looking at the first marketplace, the correct marketplace you want. And then for this particular example, I wanted to go pick a time period that was, let's say I wanted to compare, I don't know, let's do March over April. We'll look at 2 sequential months here and see how our products are doing. So you'll see it takes, 5-10 seconds or so to pull in all the data. We're going in, if you go look at these other tabs down here, you'll see that they're being refreshed with data and everything. But it takes a little bit of time just to pull those in, and then we're ready to go. Again, our sample data here only has 10 products in it from Stark Industries. If you're a Avengers fan, you'd recognize some of these. But some people have hundreds or thousands of products here, which it pulls it in. Maybe take another second or two, but it happens pretty quickly. So once you've got all your data on the screen here, we can start to sort, filter, and make some sense out of these. So one of the things we might look for would be, let's say if Stark Industries, say we had a sort of an expectation that our TACoS was always going to be below 5%, we can start to go in here and start to say, I want to find exceptions to that rule. So let's find products where my TACoS is greater than 5%. So we might go through that and say, oh, this is actually, our product here is actually at 7.21%, which is more than we wanted it to be. You can see in April, though, our TACoS went down a little bit, so maybe we've made some changes to our advertising campaigns to improve that. But really, the TACoS is a measure of how effective your advertising is being as related to all of your sales, not just the advertised sales on your account. So that might be an indication that we need to go in. If your TACoS is higher than you want, you might need to go into your advertising campaigns and decrease, try to get rid of some of the things that are performing not as well. So that's a really quick example of what to use there. We can also do the inverse of that and find things that are actually working really well. So we can go and find things that are like, let's say find things where the TACoS is under 3%. And we go find that. And these are, you can see I've got one product on my list here that's under 3%. So this might be an opportunity for us to actually spend a little bit more on advertising and maybe see if we can get some more sales out of that. We're at 1.94% in March and only under 1% for April. So maybe there's an opportunity there to turn up our advertising a little bit to see if we can spend a little bit more money to get some more sales. So that's a really powerful and effective way to do that. Again, you can sort and filter hundreds of products here really quickly. And then if you wanted to look at just a particular product over time or set of products over time, we have this second sheet down here called TACoS over time that allows you to select, I think up to where we have up to 8 products here. And we can say just for this product, this is how my TACoS looked over time. And see, this would be kind of ones that just look for longer term trends. So we're pulling in the last 2 years worth of data here to see. This is one where, okay, we had a TACoS down around 1% here, and it's crept up a little bit up to the 5% range. So that's one of those where the advertising may be getting more competitive. Maybe we need to do a little bit more with being a little bit more selective about what we spend our money on, our ads on, or maybe we need to look at some other things like discounts or promotions or other things like that might make this more effective. If, again, so assuming 5% was sort of our threshold and we're starting to get there. This might be an area where it's getting more competitive than that. So this one we can pull in more than one product. So let's say we bought Iron Man's suit and Mjolnir and let's say Peter Quill's electronic hat, all from the same supplier, and we wanted to see how that supplier was performing, or some other grouping of product. We can do that as well and see how this looks for multiple products at once. So we get all the detail down here if you ever want to look at that. Anyway, that's a real quick overview on how all this works. So happy to talk with you more if you have questions about that. Our support team is always around to answer questions about that, and we'd love to hear how it's working out for you. Thank you.